sports. It's in the game.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
All day, baby, all day.
Green 18!
Hey, eat. You look night. Don't look night.
Box it! Green 19!
Rodgers now on first down.
Hey, man. Watch the booth.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead,
and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down, Murray eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intended that time for Cooper. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
Mike, 55.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 24. 80 weapon. 45. Short. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Let's get this.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Rodgers going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Let's go.
30.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Chris Johnson, nobody in front of him. Touchdown, Titans. Chris Johnson, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Murray. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Murray with a 3rd and long. And Sanders has got it complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Now the offense is going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 45, 45. Mike, 45. Drop deep, drop deep. 6, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
158. Right there in the middle, 55.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rodgers going to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 4. And a catch made by Hopkins. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Now he's flushed out left. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion. Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Watch out, watch out. 66, pull it, half.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Check. 3 down.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And that's complete to Sanders. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 80 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field.
Check. Pick it up.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Murray now to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
45. Mike, 45.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And the catch made by Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 50.
Watch the pass.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the counter now, it's Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Keep playing hard. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go! Travel! Check! 45's the... Wahoo! Hey! 45's the mic! Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go!
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
45, Mike, 45. Army. 45's the mic, 45's the mic. Nice.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. It's caught by Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check, 45's the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Tracy Porter with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Check, 55.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
45. Mike, 45.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
on second and very short. Murray under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Khalil Mack getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second down, Murray sets to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check, 45 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Devin White in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
45, Mike, 45.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. It's the former Titan Tyrann Mathieu with a pick. First down, Murray under pressure, and they got to him again. Devin White picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back now in Seattle, Washington, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check, 40, check. I got you.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Going up top. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
You got three down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Here's Rodgers throwing again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Sack, baby.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Rodgers Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Murray now. The Sanders has got it complete. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Now Murray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful.
Let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly
under pressure. They got him again. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey. Got 3 down.
To throw, it's Murray. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Mike, 45. Rip left.
And leads to 3rd down.
Check 99. Check 97.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Murray. And this is incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Arteta, even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. On third down, Murray. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. From Seattle, so long, everybody.